in South Africa, they
Yes.
speaking Dutch, another Dutch than we speak here in Holland. But you're learning very fast.
Sorry.
Say
Hello.
you're learning very fast. You understand me?
Very. Yes.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
My very first language is Afrikaans,
yeah. The reason that
and yes,
yeah, the reason
yes,
that we inviting you is the latest single. Hold on.
yes. Hold on. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And are you enjoying it?
yeah. Hold on. Tell for the listeners, then they listen now. Tell a little bit about this song. Hold on.
Okay. If I get a little bit emotional, understand, but I'm going to try not because I did tell you the story, so this time should be better. Um, Hold on. Yes, it's about. Actually, I wrote this song to my brother many years ago after they lost the little girl at 7 years of age. And what happened is I had to go back to her birth. When she was born, we were all waiting very, obviously excited at the hospital to hear the announcement of her birth.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctors then called him one side and said to him, they're sorry, they've got some bad news. And that she was born, but she's totally Mongolian. She won't even live a few hours, so you must come and look and greet and those things before it goes on. Um, and so, yeah, of course, this was a very upsetting time for us all. And then we were all praying for this child all the time. And when we heard this, of course, I'm somebody that believes in God, and I really went into real serious prayers, and I asked God to, by Jesus' stripes, she must be healed, and by his wounds, she's healed, and all those type of things. Um, you know, and I just trusted. But I knew this, it's bad. And then they came out and they said there was a growth on her head as well, almost half size of her whole crown, bigger, and they can't find the brain. And so, of course, we were all, I mean, we were in shambles, we were very, very sad and in shock. And this was their first little girl. They had a boy already then. But yes, so the day went on, and a little while later they phoned back because they sent us home, and then they phoned back and they said they found the brain, and they're going to try and remove the growth. And so they removed it and so on, and she lived the day through the day, and nothing happened further. And then there was a course of, they said she had water on the brain, and that they will have to put in a shunt. And over a course of time and days, they did that. But they also said to him, he must accept she's not going to live long, if a week at the most, because she's really in a bad shape. And, the week went by, and there was more and more operations and stuff over the course of 2.5 years. And she started going to crèche. Everything was normal. She absolutely developed like a normal child. She was a real, sorry, I will get a little bit emotional here and there,
Yeah.
but she was a real love child.
Yeah.
She just wanted to love everyone, and she would always, her father, if he was moaning at her for something she didn't do right, or mommy was saying, don't do that. She loved me so much, she always told them, no, I'm her mother.
Yeah.
She's going to get that close, and she's going to come and stay with me. So, but she was a fantastic child. She was so loved at school even. Just wherever she went, she was just a little bundle of love all the time. And then one day, of course, suddenly, just before she was going to start primary school, and she was quite sharp, I must tell you, she surprised everyone. And so just before she started going to school, they had to replace the shunt because she started getting headaches and started going, pale and whatever. And then she had the operation, and it was all good and well. It was a successful operation.
Yeah.
And we all went to see her at hospital. And then that night after the operation, her mom was, it was after midnight, and they called and said they must come quickly, something went wrong. They think there's a clot somewhere that's blocking the pipe, the new pipe. Yeah. And then she drove there, of course, in a hurry, and on the way they said they have to tell her it's very sad news, she just passed away. And so, yeah, that was a very big shock to everyone. And they said she was asking to go to the bathroom, and they brought the potty and so on. And just after she was still sitting, she went right backwards, she fell backwards, and she died instantly. So my brother went through a very long period of very bad depression, and I really knew I'm going to lose my brother. And
I was forgotten to ask you, how are you?
Yes. So why I wrote it is for my brother then, to encourage you and to say, yes, we are going through such a hard time now, but remember the good times you had with her. Yeah. Don't ever forget it. And treasure those memories forever. One day we'll see one another again in heaven. But for now, just be glad for what you did have. That you had that treasure, that you were actually allowed to have her here on this earth. And that's the story behind Hold On. I wrote it, it's many years back, and I could never find someone to do the music right for me. And then very recently, I met up with Jade, that is my music arranger. I write my own songs and do the rhythms and everything like that and what I want. But he's my arranger, and he's very good. And I was very pleased to, for the first time, feel this is now the time to take up this song that's so close to my heart. And I'm very happy to say I'm very happy and proud of the work we could do.
Yeah. What is now the weather in South Africa?
The weather is today very nice, fine, very fine. It's very nice weather. It's sunny. It's cold, but it's not chilly. Last night was very cold. I really didn't think we're going to have such lovely weather today, but it's lovely today. And in your side, is it also sunny?
Is we live here on the north side of the earth. You have the winter.
Yes.
You have the winter.
Yes.
You have the summer when we have winter here, and now is starting the summer here in the north part of the earth.
So you're enjoying your summer at the moment very much.
Yeah, and we go starting with the summer, and it's now here in Spain. 28, 29 degrees, and next week 30 degrees, and that is the weather till November.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would be nice if we could share weather like we share messages. We can send a little bit of the nice spring here and vice versa. But that's just a little joke. But I must also say to you, Will, ik ben echt dankbaar en waardeer je positieve bijdrage. And thank you very much for always accommodating my songs. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, but who wrote the song? Hold On. Did you just by yourself?
Yes. Well, I must tell you that ik schrijf mijn eigen liedjes. You know that.
Yeah.
All my liedjes, all my songs, I wrote myself. I will maybe in the future start thinking about also writing for others. I've got so many songs that must still just go out so that I could start sharing some of them and selling it to other people maybe as well. But yes, I write my own songs because it's all about the stories I hear, and and life that I live and life around me that's happening. I like to be hands-on, I almost want to say, where a story that touched my heart is what I write about. It can be good, it can be sad, it can be happy, whatever, Therefore, I don't also say that I'm just singing in one genre, because I've had a pop one, and, then you have a rock one, and then a country one, and the gospel will also come still. But, yes, I write from my heart, and I write my own songs.
What are you doing now, today?
Today,
Yeah.
I am going to the studio to practice a little bit on some of my covers, because I'll be singing somewhere over the weekend. And, I also have favorites of my own as well. As I grew up and in life, I hear wonderful songs as well. That's nice. And, so today I'm going to practice a little bit of that, but also sorting a lot of the songs and getting my next one ready. And I know what the next one is going to be already.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And,
so, Will, how are you doing?
I doing here my live radio program, and then
yes?
and in the afternoon I go to the hospital.
Yes, I realize that, and really I pray that you will be healed, and that you are holding on. Actually, what the song is saying, you are holding on, eh? You are holding on, but you are such an example of somebody. Like I say to you sometimes, you fight like a lion, and hold on to life. It's fantastic. Yeah. And you're really doing so great. I'm so grateful to be a friend to you too. Definitely.
I'm now in this time. I'm three or four times in a week in the hospital.
Yes.
I live here and I live in the hospital.
Yes, I hear. I realize it. And you are in and out. What condition did they say it is? What did they say you have? What did they?
I don't know. I don't know. I was also waiting.
But you also actually told them that they can do some research on it, isn't it?
We're going play the song, but we're speaking too long. This 50 minutes is too long.
Okay.
You announce by yourself. Hold on.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Speaking.
Okay. Let me announce it. All right. Nou, het is het tijd om naar Hold On te luisteren. It's now time to listen to Hold On. Thank you very much for everyone that has been listening to this program.
Thank you. Till the next appointment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Will be blessed.
All I know is that life can